Yeah, we want to create an atmosphere of safety with the motorcycles because of the combat missions that were coming up. And people come back from combat, the kids were getting into a lot of issues with wrecking motorcycles and getting killed because they're still looking for that adrenaline pump. A lot of the trends I've seen is, getting people educated on like helmet laws, correct PPE. I've got a lot of guys that buy real expensive motorcycles, but they'll buy cheap PPE. I mean, they'll buy a $20,000 motorcycle and buy a $25 helmet, And people need to be educated on the correct PPE. Snell test is like this: sustained and from different angles. It's a higher standard. So I highly recommend you get a Snell standard helmet if you want to be surviving a real motorcycle crash. Who's been in a real motorcycle crash? Hit by a truck or a car, thrown off in a ditch, left for dead, knocked out, unconscious. Several of us, right?
I'm a firm believer that, if these accidents are happening, the way to fix the problem is to not ride less. The way to fix the problem is to ride more. Okay? And so that's what I want you guys to be able to do.
You're the senior mentor,
I've been through all this stuff, sir. I've made all the mistakes, trust me. So I got all these scars on the back of my arms and my knees and stuff.
The gist is, you're the example. You're the ones that are going to go forth and teach other people how to ride properly, whether it be here in this unit, back at another unit, with your civilian friends when you go riding. You're that person.
A lot of the soldiers now buy cruisers or Harley Davidsons, and they like to ride in large groups. I mean, it's a social thing for them. They have to learn how to ride in a social group. It's a whole different situation when you're riding in a group because it changes everything. You got to be aware of the guy around you, the guy in front of you. There's certain rules, you got to make sure if he's staggered, you got enough room in your lane to get moved over and stuff like that. So hopefully they found out how just to ride in a group safely, how to maintain their bike. The biggest killer for motorcyclists by ourselves is running off of the curve. And today we took a curvy road, so I want to make sure they hit the right line through the curve and the apex and get used to the bike in a group.